I just got to make sure I show up on time when I stand in the right spot so she doesn't accidentally marry, like, Tam or someone.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3-Hit Combo Podcast. My name is Matt. Tam and Andy are missing. I am here with Skyler.
Hey!
What's up?
He's back.
The Ocean Master cometh.
Oh, yeah. I'm back from my 5-year stint in the Water Army. So I'm ready to start podcasting again.
We're ready to have you again. Tam can leave anytime.
Yeah, he seems like he's, not a good fit.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think so.
he had a solid 5-ish year run. I mean, maybe, it's not working out.
Yeah, no, it's not working out. he was really concerned. Like, are you guys going to get rid of me? I was like, Tam, we have enough microphones, man. You don't have to go anywhere. Skyler can show up whenever he wants.
But yes, we are.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, that was just an option we decided not to pursue. I was going to tell you about it.
It is 3-Hit Combo Podcast. We can't change the URL.
Yeah, no. That'll ruin everything. Got broken links everywhere.
We're not going to rebrand everything. Come on.
Fucking ridiculous. So, yeah, so Andy will be back. Tam, I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's dead to a lot of people, so.
Yeah. He's probably listening to this sobbing right now.
Well,
he's like, I can't wait to listen to the first Skyler episode in a while. And then,
man, it's going to be great. Oh, jeez.
So, how do you like it here? A billion miles away from any bodies of water.
It's pretty great. I really feel like I pulled the full Odysseus move where you just keep walking until no one knows what an oar is. Yeah, it's my life the last couple weeks since I've been back. It's been really just a big bowl of nothing. It's like being unemployed, but I'm still getting paid because I'm using all my vacation days. So yeah, I'm on a 30-day vacation, just growing out a beard, and collecting payments from the Navy and playing video games. That's pretty much it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's been a delight. I really feel like just an absolute waste of space, but hey, having a good time.
Now, for these 30 days, would you do it all over again?
The 30 days, yeah. Oh man, Navy was just so much stress. I think the worst part, I think I would have been way better off if I was anywhere but Florida. Just as we know, it's a ravaged wasteland hellscape.
Yeah.
Filled with just outlaws. It's the Wild West, but just as far east as you can go.
So how long were you in Florida? Because I knew, weren't you in Chicago too?
I was in Chicago for about a year. And a half. And then I was down in Florida for 3.5 years. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember you were in Chicago for a bit, and you said something like if we met in, like, Des Moines or something, you wouldn't have to take leave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could make that drive in, like, 4 or 5 hours, and then we could record for, like, an hour or so, and then I'd bolt back before anyone noticed I was gone. But Florida was a little rough. That's a couple days. When there was a hurricane, because I was riding out Hurricane Irma down in Florida, and they closed down the base long enough that it could have been possible for me to be up here in Omaha for like 2 days, but that would have been just like flying, driving, like not even sleeping all the way up here, and then same thing back. But yeah, I decided against it and just rode out the hurricane.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Riding out hurricanes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was great. I was in one of the maximum hazard areas, like one of the first areas that was supposed to evacuate, and I just didn't because I had nowhere else to go. Yeah, it's I feel like if I was literally stationed anywhere else where there just wasn't humidity and heat and just leathery skinned drug addicts meandering around the streets and packs of wild dogs and alligators roaming the wetlands,
You would have had a better time.
I probably would have had a better time. But yeah, that was what I got. Happy to be back.
I just realized your mic was turned down. I mean, not a lot, but
Yeah, I'm pretty loud.
so if anyone just suddenly got a boost of Skyler there, that's because I realized his mic was down.
A hot meat injection of Skyler.
Well, I was looking at the recording. I'm like, that looks normal, but it looks low, and I was like, oh.
There you go. Well, now I'm gonna speak.
Now you're gonna start screaming.
I'll just speak way softer so people can't hear me any louder. But yeah, happy to be back. What's been going on with you?
I have changed my name
Yeah,
to Adolfo.
Adolfo.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
That's-
you're gonna have to try and get used to that. Also, don't be alarmed if I speak in an English accent around some of my friends.
Okay, got it. All right. So I'm not sure how long it's been since anyone's been introduced to the fact that I invited both you and Andy and Tam, all of Three Hit Combo, to be different parts of my wedding.
That's right.
Yeah. It's going to be coming up. I've been playing a lot of that. So I'm going to have to change your name on the program.
Yeah.
But
This is Adolfo.
yeah.
Do you know the last day that I can pay off that tax?
The 10th.
The 10th.
The day before.
The day before. Okay. Because I get a really big paycheck on the 10th.
Nice. So there you go.
And I mean, I can get it with this paycheck, but the next one's going to be a big paycheck.
There you go. You can just like roll in there like, I want 3 more.
Yeah, give me 3 more tuxes right now. Well, that'll take forever. We got to go get it all stitched up. It's like, I don't care. And I just throw money at him.
Make it happen.
Make it so.
Oh man. Yeah, I've been just collecting fat paychecks because like now that I'm not living on a naval base, they're paying me like housing allowances and stuff. So
Nice. Nice.
that's helpful.
Did I miss an invitation to the wedding, or are those still going out? I got the save the date.
You didn't get an invitation?
I don't think I got an invitation.
You're definitely marked as if you RSVP'd for one, but I don't know.
Maybe
I
I
have
did.
extras if you want to scrapbook one, but you're definitely accounted for on our big spreadsheet of people.
Because I don't remember where or when.
Oh, okay. That's all right. We can hash that.
Give me the deets.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean, I know the day.
that'd be so weird. Hey, you want to be an usher in my wedding? We're not going to tell him where it is, but he feels flattered.
I'm just sitting at home dressed up in a tux. I matter.
Can't wait for the call.
Yeah.
Some creepy old lady's going to wring her talons into my arm. I can't wait to drag her down an aisle.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. So like the reason why I had to solicit help, because like ideally both you and Andy would just be like invited, like, and you wouldn't have to work. You wouldn't be part of the help. But Erica is a girl and doesn't have a whole lot of guy friends or family, and apparently it's the groom's job to supply all of that. Which is convenient because she doesn't have to do anything for that. So I have to awkwardly, proposition my friends to work at my wedding. Also, I'm going to need you to serve drinks at the reception.
As long as I can serve it to myself. Got him.
Hey, zing.
Are you guys doing like a bride side and a groom side, or are you doing that hippie stuff where it's like, we're all family now?
We're doing the hippie stuff.
I do it.
I do not have enough people coming.
Yeah.
So we both had the idea that we were going to have a small wedding.
Yeah.
So I only invited 40 or so people.
Okay.
And then after she crested over 110,
Oof.
I realized maybe I should invite a few more. So I tacked on another like 20 or so, and started having people like include kids and stuff, just to kind of boost my numbers. But still, she's like 2 or 3 times more than mine, so it's gonna look real weird if like one side of the room is like standing room only, and then the others are just like laid out on the pews, just like feet up on the benches and stuff.
There's like spaces between them for like coats and hats.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like the difference between like economy and economy plus. But, so we're gonna have to do the muddled mess of families.
The muddled mess.
Which really, I don't even know if we need ushers then. I mean, I really feel like people could just find a seat, grab one. There's no bride or groom side.
The only thing we would need to do is like put your parents up front or something.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so we don't have to work hard.
Yeah, I'm doing immediate family. I'm walking those up. I'm walking that aisle like 9 times. It's great.
So you're walking immediate family up?
Yeah, and I think the ushers are doing extended family.
What do we do?
I honestly don't know. It's not my wedding.
We can just
it's
sit
Erica's
there
wedding and I'm there. I just got to make sure I show up on time when I stand in the right spot so she doesn't accidentally marry like Tam or someone.
What a mistake.
How did I not realize this over like the hour ceremony?
So is she going to be available for direction? Like, or are we just going to stand there and be like,
I think what's pretty much going to happen is if there's older people who need help, to just offer help, and you might just be handing out programs or whatever. Like,
yeah. Okay.
There's 3 of you guys, and I was told that I had to do immediate family like last week. So
yeah.
I was under the impression that I would just have to stand up there at the front and try not to slouch and look like a bag of meatballs dressed up in a tux. So,
are you having a bachelor party?
I think so. I'm not planning it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tam was supposed to be in charge, but he kind of dropped the ball on it. So my buddy
Damn
Ian,
it, Tam.
Yeah. So Ian, my other buddy, he took charge of that, and then Tam just kind of did the assist on it. So we're going to do something. I don't know.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on where, but
well, if you go to a strip club, don't bring your belt.
Yeah,
because Andy's ass looked like hamburger. Because every time we're like, he's getting married, they're like, do you have a belt? I'm gonna hit him.
Anybody got a club? Who's got brass knuckles?
And I sold him out. He rolled up his belt and put it in his pocket. And then like a stripper came over and we're like, he's getting married. And she's like, do you have a belt? And Andy's shaking his head no. And I'm like, it's in his pocket.
Get him! Rough him up! Somebody hold him down. Oh man, those are the best.
Yeah, and I tried to tip a stripper with a casino voucher.
Oh yeah,
she was not happy.
Yeah, this is for one free breakfast buffet between the hours of 8 and 11.
Yeah, that was fun. And then we did a podcast like a few hours after we went to sleep.
Nice.
And we were so hungover.
Oh, that's always great. Just
like Andy and I are like sitting down, and Tam comes in. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up?" I'm like,
Stop yelling. I'm gonna boost our mics up to the max. Shut up.
All right. So Skyler, you want to get into gaming news?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Ravioli, give me the gameoli. Here we go! This is gaming news on 3-Hit Combo. Ravioli.
Good old Tam.
So how's your computer doing?
It is still poop. I got to take it to someone or somewhere and get that handled.
Do you know like what the deal is? If it's like a hard drive or a motherboard or?
I'm not sure. I think it's all software. I don't think it's any of the hardware, but like, yeah, Windows just pretty much corrupted on it, and now it looks like it's just all the way down to the BIOS. So, Sweet.
Well, yeah, that blows, especially because we were going to play Rocket League.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was like right when we
It
started
was
playing.
right when we started playing to play Rocket League. And Andy even bought it on Steam.
Yeah. There's not crossplay for it, is there?
Not like... I think you can play against people on Steam, but you can't party with people on Steam.
Because I have it on my PS4.
Yeah, I don't think it's cross-play enough.
That stinks. Because
Yeah.
it also handles like way better on a controller. So
You don't use a controller when you play it on PC?
do I? No, I do. It handles way better on a
Yeah,
controller.
yeah, it does.
Yeah. No, I'm just. You would think that it'd be able to cross-platform with consoles.
Yeah. Oh, because of the controller. Yeah. Well, there are some weekend deals for PC games.
Yeah.
Like Cuphead is on sale for $15.99.
I've heard good things.
It's really fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard good things from you. That's
Yes.
where I was like, I remember
That's
reading
where
a
you
glowing
heard it.
review about this game.
We got sales on Destiny 2, The Witcher 3. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Middle-earth Shadow of War on Steam. Middle-earth Shadow of War Gold Edition on Steam.
What's Shadow of War going for?
The regular Shadow of War right now is $48.59 on Steam. Shadow of War Gold Edition is $80.99 on Steam.
What's its like normal price for the gold edition?
$100.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you like become like? Do you get like a sword or something, or do you get ghost powers?
You get a sword in game,
Okay.
which sucks.
Oh.
You get some legendary orc followers, which eventually have purpose.
I hope that this is all like real world stuff for $100. Jeez.
You get some extra DLC, which isn't announced yet. And then you get 2 new orc tribes, which one of them might be coming this year, and the other one there's no info on.
Got it. Nice.
So one of these days, maybe a year later,
Yeah.
the gold edition will have been worth it.
Yeah. Because I'm a masochist, I was looking at games I could never afford on PS4.
Yeah.
And it was like I was just looking at all the games and sorting it price high to low, and I saw that Telltale was selling all of its games for like I think $130 or like that was its sale price, and usually it's like $189 or something. But it was like every single like Wolf Among Us, Tales from Borderlands, all of The Walking Dead, and I think there's like 2 other series.
Batman
Yeah, Batman
and Minecraft Story Mode.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. And I remember how much you enjoyed Telltale.
Yeah, I recently played... Did I talk about it on the podcast? I played the Walking Dead Michonne, which was terrible.
Yeah.
And then I played the 3rd season of The Walking Dead, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
But
That doesn't sound super convincing, but I'll take your word for
It was worth a play.
it. Yeah.
Would I go back to see the other decisions? No.
Yeah. No.
No. Also, Overwatch Game of the Year edition through GameStop is $34.99 right now,
Nice.
down from $60. So
Nice. Sweet deals. I'm going to have to really make an effort to get that PC fixed. Because right now, I have minimal wedding responsibilities because my computer's broken. So just sit around and play like Absolver.
oh boy, oh, I found a desktop for you.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, there is a sale going on the Idea Center Y900RE Razer Edition Lenovo gaming desktop. $1,699.99.
What a steal. Whoa.
Sorry, it was just the price was so high, my body rejected it.
That's just bargain hunting, if ever I've seen it.
I want to see this. Oh, okay, tech specs. There we go. i7, sure. NVIDIA GeForce 1080, 8 gigabyte. 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 2 terabyte, and an SSD. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you could probably build this for half the price.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's not even. Yeah, none of that sounds like $1,600 worth of impressive.
Yeah, I mean, they're nice components, but that's, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably ultimately what I'm going to end up doing is just building a desktop because I don't need a laptop. Like, I don't need a high-powered gaming laptop anymore.
Yeah.
Like before, I needed to stash it in the ship somewhere, so I needed something small-ish. My laptop was gigantic.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that was one of the downsides it was saying when I was, like, looking up reviews on various laptops, which was like, it's pretty heavy and it's pretty big. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need something that's going to fit in a fucking satchel and
Yeah, I know.
haul it around. So
I just never got people that were like, oh, the laptop's pretty heavy. It's like, how heavy could a laptop possibly get?
Yeah.
Like, who are these weaklings?
oh, man, just get more iron. Jeez.
Yeah, god damn.
Like, yeah, oh, Nat, I'm lugging around 8 pounds of laptop. What a nightmare.
Yeah.
What sort of Sisyphusian curse have I put on myself?
So Final Fantasy 15's co-op expansion is getting a delay.
Yeah.
Have you played 15 at all?
I have not. I haven't actually touched most of the Final Fantasy games past 13, 12? 12. X2.
All right. Well,
I don't even know if that's... Is X2 and 12 two different ones?
yes.
Okay, X2 then.
Okay. 10-2.
10.
That is literally just 10-2.
Okay, got it.
And it's ass.
Yeah. I kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, never again Final Fantasy.
Yeah. All right, then I won't need to go
Waka,
into this
you
further.
piece of shit. I hate that stupid...
You don't like Waka, yeah?
that stupid friggin'...
It's taboo. It's against the teachings.
I
don't think
hated-
he's quite like that in 10-2, though.
Well, I hated how you had to play that stupid friggin' game. It was...
Blitzball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just brought back the Chocobo racing stuff, like the flashbacks from that. And, like, I was a stupid kid, so I didn't realize that I could just, like, not do that. But I was just, like, trapped. I had to bet on all these friggin' Chocobos and then breed my own Chocobo to get Knights of the Round. And, yeah,
Yeah,
Blitzball
that's a
is
pain
not
in
for
the ass.
me.
Yeah, and I mean, it's played with one of the most dangerous weapons in the world, too, because that's what he uses to kill monsters with.
Yeah, he just
A
stows,
fucking blitzball.
stows in people's heads with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes the game a little more exciting if you imagine that they're playing with like a medicine ball that's like 30 pounds and they're just whipping it at each other.
There is a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade being made.
Yeah?
So you'll be able to find that. I don't know who has arcades.
Yeah.
But it's kind of in the vein of Turtles in Time. Will be an all new story. Looks pretty sweet. I can only see like a screenshot of the game, which looks pretty cool. The decals on it are of that like new TMNT where they all kind of look like souls, like missing.
Oh, yeah. They're just like, if you just wrung out the turtles and like
Yeah.
took their clay models and just stretched them a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
I know what you're talking about. It's like if somebody tried to make the Ninja Turtles in like Spore or or Gmod.
That is the best way I've ever seen that put.
Yeah. Not a fan of the new design.
Super Meat Boy is hitting Switch digitally this year, physically next year.
Nice.
So if you're getting a Switch, you can get the Meat Man.
Those wedding stuff, man. Ugh. And also not being able to finish sentences. I've been really wanting to get a Switch ever since it came out. But I keep getting harped on to save money because we're going on a honeymoon and stuff. Yeah.
Do you know where you're going on your honeymoon?
Amsterdam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's going to be pretty great. We already got everything paid for Amsterdam. Well, I say get everything paid for. I've already paid for everything with Amsterdam. So that's 100% locked in. So it's kind of a running joke between me and Erica about, like, if we call the wedding off, like, if something horrible happens, like, are we still going to go to Amsterdam together? And she's like, yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. At least she'll get a free vacation out of to Amsterdam, regardless of whether or not this wedding goes through. So,
hey, so speaking of collector's editions, do you want to spend $200 on a Far Cry 5 collector's edition?
a soft no. A hard maybe.
The set features the game, complete with a season pass, housed in a steel book packaging. You'll receive a Stars and Stripes bandana, a pin badge, postcards from the game's local of Hope County, a beer koozie, a 16.5-inch statue of in-game ally Nick Rye with his iconic mutt Boomer.
You don't even get, like, the main villain. You just get, like, a sidekick.
Yeah, this is a pretty bad $200 collector's edition.
A Stars and Stripes bandana. Mm-hmm. You can buy those at Walmart.
Oh, okay. Here, get a load of this one.
Yeah.
For European fans, there's the Father Edition, which will be available for £90. Comes with the game in a different steelbook, the Far Cry 5 soundtrack, a map of Hope County, a 12-inch statue of the game's antagonist, Joseph Seed, and that's it.
Wow. What?
So Europeans get a 12-inch statue of the antagonist, and we get a 16.5-inch statue of the sidekick.
That's going to be about $120 USD.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like that's just such a cop-out for, like, the for games, for, like, their expanded special mega edition, is just, like, including a crappy paper fold-up map.
Yeah.
It's just like, now you can see all of Erythim or whatever land they have. And it's never, like, including everything. It's not like a digital, like, Google Maps copy where you can find all the waypoints and stuff. No, it's just, like, some shitty major landmarks that you could find on your own.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Skyrim. I mean, that was a pretty dope map. I do enjoy it. Felt real nice, but it just had, like, the major cities on it. And, like, you see that from the beginning. There was no benefit of having that map versus not having that map.
Mm-hmm. So Game Freak has announced that Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon will be the last on the 3DS.
I wonder if they're going to jump to consoles now.
Yeah, the Switch, given how it's mobile-ish, would probably fit pretty well.
Yeah, it's an interesting play. I played Sun and Moon. I don't know if I'm going to go in for this repeat because, like, I had Black and White. Well, I had Black, and I didn't spring for Black 2 or White 2, just because it's don't give me half a sequel. So, you know, they're going to sprinkle in a handful more legendary Pokemon and maybe some other features and stuff, but no, I don't think I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm taking the bait on this one. Nice try.
Too smart for that.
Yeah.
So Pokemon Go is getting a Halloween event.
Oh yeah, Erica and I have been all over that.
Have you?
Oh yeah. I think we're one of the small handful in Omaha that still play.
So you can get some spooky Pokemon, including Sableye and Duskull, which is going to be the first rollout of Generation 3. It's supposed to be a gradual rollout until December.
Yep. And you get ×2 candies for evolving and powering up Pokemon. And what was the other thing? There's a new hat. You can get a new hat.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, so if you want a new hat, It looks like Mimikyu from the newest generation. The Pikachu, the one that looks like a melted Pikachu. But yeah, there's like the standard that we're going last year before everyone dropped out. There was the Cubones and the Gasleys and all those. But now there's also Shuppet, Duskull, and Sableye. So we're still having a blast, still playing it. Also, it's still moderately healthy if we don't just keep pulling it up from the couch and be like, nah, nothing's nearby and I don't want to leave. If I leave the house, I'm not within arm's reach of pizza rolls. So, not really making a good sell here, Pokemon Go.
All right, Skyler, that will do it for gaming news.
It was a blast.
Let's go ahead and move into technology. I'm pretty sure I am going to cull some of these stories because, boy, they look more boring now than they did last night when I was drinking.
Yeah. Wow.
The hype machine is overloaded and our wallets are empty.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. She can't take any more.
This is technology news.
A super typhoon is heading towards Japan, currently the strongest storm on Earth.
Wow, that sounds insane. What's the speeds? What are the wind speeds we're looking at?
150 miles per hour as of Friday afternoon, putting it on par with a Category 4 hurricane.
Nice. There have been some wicked storms this year.
There have been a lot of wicked storms.
Wicked storms, kid. It's getting wicked choppy out there, kid. Yeah, because we had like Irma and then Jose and Harvey.
Maria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, I'm glad to not be living in Florida. It's pretty awesome not having to worry about hurricanes ever in my life. But, yeah, now it's time for Japan to take its lumps.
Yeah, it's your turn. Ophelia?
Oh, yeah, that was
The one that hit friggin' Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Although it didn't, I don't think it hit it as a hurricane. It was like a tropical storm.
I really want that job. I want to be part of the storm naming bureau or committee or whatever the heck it is.
I would just be a nerd named after video game characters.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd want somebody to draw it'd be crossover crowds. It'd be
Yeah.
the storm chasers and the video. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, did you see Hurricane Tifa
Yeah.
rolling in hot up to New York?
It's supposed to be the strongest storm since Hurricane Reaper.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be great.
Could you imagine naming a Hurricane Reaper? And they'd be like, there's a hurricane coming? Yeah, Hurricane Reaper. Reaper?
Well,
The dead thing?
gonna hit the old trail then.
That's how you...
It's only a Category 1. It's fine.
Yeah, that's how you get people to actually evacuate.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think-
you stop making them like friendly. Oh, I know Ophelia. She's
Yeah.
a bitch, but she's fine.
I think that's a comedian's bit, like naming a hurricane like Super Mega Kill.
Yeah, that's definitely what we should be looking for. Is just like Hurricane Slaughterer, or just like in general, just like horrifying things like Hurricane Tarantulator. It's a robot tarantula.
So there was drone video of the border wall prototypes. Accidentally showed a problem with the border wall prototypes in the fact that a drone can fly over them.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep drugs out of the country, you might have to build those walls higher.
Yeah. That's
I also saw a picture of a guy working on top of a wall, but he was standing on a ladder. And they're like, see?
all you need is a ladder. Yeah, I really don't see any sort of conceivable, like, impenetrable wall. I feel like that's been an issue since medieval times.
Yeah, it has been.
Unless we make the perfect glass dome that just displaces force perfectly, I think we're going to probably not have the best wall.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
oh man, good old border wall.
So, I love that. Just the drone flying over. It's like, oh, made it over.
Yeah.
All right. I really don't think we want to get into about 8 paragraphs on the definition of class. It was a really good story last night.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know. I can't ever see the screens.
Yeah. That story confuses me, so I'm not even going to do that.
I'm sure it made perfect sense last night.
And this is a decent story, but it's a long... I'm going to be like trying to... Well,
Highlight the cliff notes.
let's try and get through this one.
All right.
What happened after 3 developers tried to pirate their own games?
What?
They tried to pirate their own games.
That is... I don't know how you do that, but...
Well, game developers have been trying to figure out how to paddle their way through pirate-infested waters for decades. DRM glitches designed to thwart pirates, and more DRM have done little to stem the tide. Seeing this, a handful of developers took less combative approaches, putting their games on sites like the Pirate Bay themselves. Months, or in some cases years later, they say it was a worthwhile experiment, even if it didn't improve their sales all that much.
So are they just essentially using it as like kind of like an exposure tool rather than...
Yeah.
Because I would imagine people who are going to download your game, whether or not you provided it, like if they're going to download it illegally, then might as well be in control of that, and then they'll probably raise exposure to more legitimate users.
Yeah.
Like if I illegally download a game, like, oh man, I've been playing Cuphead and it's super awesome, and then you hear about me getting so stoked on this game, you could go out and buy it.
So the creator of No Time to Explain actually put his game up on the Pirate Bay back in 2011 with the twist that all the characters in the game were clad in pirate outfits.
Oh.
He says it definitely made an impression on people, generating a lot of buzz, but he can't measure the exact number of sales that led to. Occasionally he still gets emails from fans about it.
I wonder if there's a way to kind of like alter your code in the game if you legitimately paid for it. You can switch it to pirate mode.
Yeah. He added, however, that while he thinks the experiment was a success, it's not something he's ever repeated because platform owners like Valve and Nintendo probably wouldn't love it.
Oh yeah. I would imagine they're more focused on the money, getting that sweet dosh.
Yeah. The developers of top-down horror game Darkwood put their game on piracy sites much recently, shortly after it launched, and they told me, or they told
The writer,
I will read what's on the screen.
Ron Burgundy.
The decision rippled out in ways they never saw coming. They received emails from people, some of whom said they didn't even play horror games, with receipts showing that they had purchased it.
That. So wait, so like people were buying...
So they pirated the game and then liked it so much they went and bought it.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then they emailed him and say, hey, I pirated your game, but here, I bought it, look.
Yeah. That's still, like, confessing to a crime?
Yeah.
All right, I mean...
Like, dear Ford, I stole one of your customers' cars, and I liked it so much that I bought one myself.
Yeah. That sweet drivetrain warranty really just sold me. Passenger airbags really protected me and the other robbers of the bank.
Yeah. All right, Skyler, that will do it for technology news. Let's finish off some news here.
All right.
Which one do I want to play? We haven't heard Andy yet.
From all around the world
Oh, great Odin's Raven.
and Florida,
It's so damn hot.
this is news.
All right. This isn't even news, but, you know, it's not like we're a hard news podcast.
Yeah. We get the tough stories.
This one, trust me, there's a reason I'm doing this one. KFC is only following 11 people on Twitter.
What?
KFC follows...
Wait. Why are you doing this?
KFC on Twitter follows 11 people. They follow the 5 Spice Girls and 6 guys named Herb,
Oh.
which comes to 11 herbs and spices.
I was really hoping that for some weird reason we were also one of the ones.
Bada bing.
Oh, man. Whoever's running social media over there at KFC, they're crushing it.
All right. You want to find out what the country's rattiest city is?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville. I don't see Jacksonville yet.
Oh, man.
Let me take a quick look through here, see if I missed them my first way down. Nope. Apparently Jacksonville does not have a lot of rats.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, there is a lot of stray cats around, so that's understandable.
The rattiest city in the United States is Chicago.
Chicago?
Chicago.
Nice.
Number 50 is Green Bay.
Nice. Is Omaha in there at all?
Omaha is not in here.
Sweet.
New York obviously is. Number 2.
Yeah, that's not super surprising.
Yeah. Number 3 is LA. Number 4 is the San Francisco-Oakland metropolitan area. Number 5 is DC. Of course, there's a lot of rats in there.
Rats.
Number 6 is Philadelphia. Number 7 is Detroit. 8 Baltimore. 9 Seattle. 10 Dallas.
Well, there you go. It's good to know that our flyover city is so remote that rats don't even come in.
There are no rats.
Good. Good.
There are a lot of rats in Grand Rapids, so they're number 34. That seems like per capita, that could be a lot of rats.
Yeah, I feel like they might... Is Grand Rapids run by rats?
All right, and our final story for the podcast. A woman trades a packet of McDonald's Szechuan sauce for a car.
Can I guess which state this is from?
Yeah, go ahead.
Georgia.
No.
Dang it.
Michigan.
Oh, darn it. It didn't sound crazy enough for Florida, because in Florida they probably just stab each other for it.
Yeah.
But so I was thinking might have been Georgia, but no, Michigan. All right.
She snagged 1 of 20 packets of the Szechuan sauce.
Nice. That is... I did not realize that was a thing until after I started reading all these ridiculous stories about people, like, giving stuff away or paying, like, extraordinary amounts of money for it. What type of car did she trade, does it say?
Well, so she posted it online saying, hey, I got the Szechuan sauce. Nice. A lot of people... So she posted the photo of the sauce packet on Pin Nation, a Facebook group dedicated to trading pins. She said there was actually a large response with some nice pins, but she said, if I could get a car, I thought, why not ask? The driven negotiator managed to find a person willing to trade the single Szechuan sauce packet for a 2000 Volkswagen Golf MK4.
Wow.
He drove the car over, so I know it was running, she said, without revealing the man's name. He was a dedicated fan of the show and already had a second car.
So, like, wait, what year was it?
2004.
Okay, so it wasn't like a brand new Audi or something, but
Yeah.
still, like, a whole car for a packet of sauce. Nice. I wonder, so, like, you know how some states will do, like, insurance based off price, especially when it comes to motorcycles?
Yeah.
I wonder what that would, level out to in by way of McDonald's sauce. You have to pay exactly 3 squirts of ketchup a month for your insurance.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. Like, so, like, if you go to the DMV, like, you have to bring, like, the bill of sale.
Yeah.
Are they going to look at that and be like, why does it say Szechuan sauce?
Yeah, I have no idea how that feels like it creates some weird legal ramifications. But, hey, she got a car. So, good on her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's essentially just like what? Teriyaki sauce and ketchup or
Yeah, pretty much.
okay. So, like most of their super special secret sauces, it's not amazing. Big Mac sauce, just Thousand Island dressing and what? Mayonnaise or
Something like that, yeah.
yeah. Mostly Thousand Island dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think it's like that and like some like relish or something. But like most of these sauces, like you can just look up and find and make yourself, but it doesn't taste as good because it's not the sauce.
It didn't come out of a packet.
It didn't come out of this sweet plastic container that I traded, a $6,000 car for.
All right. So that will do it for this episode of 3 Hit Combo Podcast.
Well, I had a blast.
It was fun having you back on.
Yeah. I cannot wait until next week when I can force Tam to sit in a folding chair.
Yeah, he could sit on the floor too.
Yeah. We don't need to drag a folding chair in here.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
We'll just hook up one of these junky headsets and plop them on the floor.
Exactly.
Give him a coloring book.
Yeah. So remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3hitcombo podcast, twitter.com/3hitcombo PC. Email us your nudes at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. And
Heyo.
search for us on YouTube, 3 Hit Combo Podcast. So for Skyler, this is Matt, signing out.